So the day has come and I have finally packed my hospital bag. Good for me. With Julia, I was packed like weeks in advance. I had everything ready. It was in the car. I was ready to go. Now it's like a week away from my due date and I'm like, well, maybe I should pack one of those bags. Now I'm ready. Ready for this baby, but not right now because I'm filming. At least wait like half an hour. Hello everyone. I am here today to share with you guys what is in my hospital bag before baby is delivered. I guess for baby, kind of, a little bit. Baby and myself, also Chris. The whole family really, if you think about it. Now I do have a video showing you guys my hospital bag for when I was going into labor with Julia, which covers a much broader scale of things, and I have narrowed that down significantly to what I feel is just the core of what I need for myself based on what I had used last time, which was like not even 50% of it. But if you want to watch something that's a little bit more all-encompassing, if you've never gone through birth before and you want to kind of like have everything possible in your bag, go and check out that video as well. I will talk about things that I felt were absolutely necessary, things that I wish I had packed and am packing this time around, and all that kind of stuff. So let's just dive right into this. So first of all of my stuff currently is in this duffel bag, and that is only because I was using all of my luggage for when we went home for Christmas. But I will be moving this over into like an actual suitcase, but I figured I might as well like take everything out and show it all to you, and then I can put it in the luggage. See? I'm multitasking here. So first I want to talk about things for you as the mom, because that is important too. I want to make sure that you're covered and you have the things that you need. So first of all, toiletries. I would keep a little, whether it's just like a bag or something on the counter that's like easy to grab, and just keep all your necessities in there that you use on a regular basis that you can't pre-pack. And then any extras that you can keep in your bag, do that. And that way you're kind of covering all your bases. So for example, I'm packing my glasses. I have a little mini thing of contact solution. I have a travel bag of makeup wipes in case I need to wash my face in some way, because I found that after post-birth and all I wanted to do was shower, and I did not want to shower in the hospital. And then I have an extra contact case in case I need it. Puns. And then of course, toothbrush, toothpaste, things like that. Things that you would use on a regular basis. Did not pack makeup because who has the time and who really cares, to be honest. And then also make sure if you are taking any vitamins or any medications, you have a little baggie or a little compartment in your bag as well of extras just in case you need them. Another obvious one is deodorant. So if you choose not to shower in the hospital, deodorant. Bring that for sure. I have a pack of tissues in here as well. Nice to have either for yourself or your spouse or whoever is in the room with you. Also, just in case, now usually your milk will not come in significantly if you're breastfeeding right when you're just deliver, so don't be too concerned about this, but it is something nice to pack and you will need them eventually if you choose to nurse. And that is like the little nursing pads. The ones that I like best are by Lancino. These are the best ones that I have found. They have 2 sticky pads on them so they stay put. They're nice and absorbent. They don't show through like through your bra and everything like that. They're just really nice. And then pack lip balm. Lip balm was something that I wish I had packed and I don't think that I did, or if I did, it just wasn't really easily accessible to me. But it would have been really nice to have on me because my lips were getting really dry throughout the laboring process. This one is the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Lip Therapy, which is one of my favorites, and highly, highly recommend just having whatever you like on hand. And then lastly, pads. Get like these super deluxe, like overnight, max, biggest, depend size amounts of pads that you possibly can, and pack a whole bunch. You're gonna need them. All of the pads. Dun, 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 dun. And then in terms of what you'll be wearing at the hospital, this is entirely up to you and what you're most comfortable with. I was comfortable in just the gown because like whatevskis, and I didn't want to get my clothes dirty. But if you feel more comfortable wearing specific pajamas or anything like that, go ahead and pack those. I found some stuff from Walmart that were super stretchy and comfortable and super soft and cheap. So I was like, I don't care if these get ruined post-birth. Doesn't really matter to me, I'll just pitch them. Actually, one of the reasons that I got that set from Walmart is it came with a really soft and very light robe. I didn't want anything too heavy because oftentimes hospitals, especially in the prenatal labor ward, it tends to get very warm because they have a lot of tiny little babies, and just makes you feel a little bit more, you know, cover that. Also, if you prefer, pack any sort of nursing pajamas. So these are the ones that I wore with Julia, and it's so ridiculously comfortable. I don't even know where this is from. Bump in the Night. I think it's from like Motherhood Maternity or something, like one of those stores. Make sure you have some sort of pajamas on you because you may need to stay over in the hospital depending on what your hospital's recommendation is. So we just stayed overnight one night and that's all we needed, but good to have some pajamas just in case. And on that same note, make sure you have some form of slippers, and ideally slippers that you don't mind getting rid of afterwards, because quite honestly, I don't want to be walking around a hospital in the same slippers that I would walk around in my house in. If you want, you can also pack a sleep bra. These are the ones that I tend to use. They're just comfortable, easy. They're, I don't know. They're sleep bras. There's like a million of them everywhere. And then underwear. Okay, it is not a good idea in this particular case to be wearing really nice underwear. Yeah, I would just get like a 3-pack from like Target or something of like the kind of boy short underwear. I think that's going to be best. Another thing that was recommended to me, which I thought was a really good idea, and I ended up using that in the hospital, is to bring bright pillowcases around pillows that you want to use. Especially if you want to be comfortable and you like your pillows, bring them with you, but make sure you use bright pillowcases. That way, just in case you have to leave the room or whatever thing, anything like that, the nurses don't come in and, you know, try and wash your pillows or take them to another room if they're needed over there or anything like that, just so it's not really confusing. And then for wearing for the next day, make sure you have a comfortable pair of shoes, you have a nice comfortable shirt. Also for pants, bring some really comfortable pants, some like nice stretchy yoga pant type things. Anything that you would fit around like 4 or 5 months pregnant, because that's how big you will potentially be post labor, just because, you know, all the swelling, all the liquids, all that kind of stuff is still going down. You are not going to be the size that you were right before you got pregnant. I think that's it. Moving on to your support team. For me, I only wanted Chris in the room. I wanted no one else. No one is going to be in the room with me, just Chris. And like barely that. He was like by my head the entire time. Just make sure that they have pillows, they have extra sets of clothes, they have their phone charger, just games or books, magazines, something that they can do while they're there, while you're, you know, sleeping or something like that. Now on to baby. Now baby is not going to need a ton of stuff at the hospital, but you do want to pack some things depending on what season you're going to be delivering in. So I just want to share some of the stuff that I brought with me. Number one is obviously newborn diapers, and I just got these and I was like, oh my gosh, they're so small. Look how little those are. Pack like 4 or 5 maybe. The hospital will often have some too, just in case. And then pack a couple of different sizes of outfits. So depending on how big your baby is going to be, you don't want to get, you know, really newborn when they might be a 3-month, and so just pick a couple of sizes and like pick 2 or 3 outfits just in case. And also the temperatures tend to fluctuate a little bit in the hospitals, as I mentioned before, so it's important to have just a couple of different options. So for me, I have this little fleecy onesie, which is super adorable. Got this from Carter's. Actually, pretty much everything that I get is from Carter's, to be quite honest. And then I also got this onesie, which is more of a just nice cotton material, and then also just a bodysuit in case it gets really warm at the hospital. I have a little baby hat, and I have some socks, and I have a little swaddle blanket. I like the Aiden and Anae's blankets a lot. These are really, really comfortable, super stretchy. They wash really well, they get stains out really well, and they only get softer every single time that you wash them. Really, really highly recommend investing in these. This is the hat that like Julia came home in. Isn't it so cute? Oh my gosh, it's so small. So yeah, so I had to pack that for baby boy. As well as this one, because it has mustaches on it. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Also, because baby is going to be born in the wintertime, I wanted to make sure that baby was nice and comfy and cozy, and so I had this on me from when Julia was baby, and it is size 0 to 6 month, and it's just this little pouch that they can go in and like into the car seat in. It has a monkey face, but it's nice and comfy and cozy, and so it's just going to keep them warm on the way from the door of the hospital to the car, which I know is not far, but still, they're so small. Oh, and then obviously car seat. Make sure you have a car seat that is installed, like in the car, donezo. Just want to clarify that, it's kind of important. I also recommend bringing nail clippers with you, and the only reason, like I originally didn't bring any, but Julia was born with really long fingernails and she ended up just like cutting her face. She was fine, like it wasn't a big deal, but I felt so bad for her because she had little like claw marks on her face and I'm like, meh. Also diaper cream, having some sort of diaper cream on you just in case. Again, I don't think they're gonna need it, but like, good to have it just in case. And now for us, because we have Julia as well, we have to be prepared in case we need to bring Julia with us. In an ideal situation, she can stay home with my parents or Chris's parents or something like that and wait for baby to be born. But just in case and she needs to come with us, I wanted to make sure I had a couple of things for her as well. So the first being some snack foods. This is by Lovechild. It's an organic fruit and grain bar. And then these are organic teensy fruits, which are like berry flavored, as well as like you know, wet wipes and an extra set of clothes, diapers, that kind of stuff in her diaper bag, a couple of toys, my tablet in case she wants to listen to like Hoopla Kids, which is like an online like YouTube video type thing, or play like paint games with Chris, or just something to keep her occupied until my parents can come and take her out of the hospital so she can go and be at home. Now in terms of keeping you occupied and, you know, free of boredom during the whole laboring process, now you probably won't be bored because quite honest, I was too excited and too nervous and just, you know, kind of uncomfortable a little bit. But just in case, you can bring, you know, headphones if you want to listen to music, or you can bring a magazine or books or something like that as well. Making sure you have your phone charger. And then obviously if you're bringing your camera, anything like that, make sure that you have extra batteries and you have cords and anything that you need just in case. And then the obvious one is obviously bringing all of your paperwork, any insurance forms, stuff like that that you'll need for the day of. So our doctor, you know, gives us all of our printouts and everything. We have our insurance forms, we have all that kind of stuff, and I just put them into a little envelope thing and put that into my purse right now because I need to carry it with me everywhere. But obviously my purse is coming with me to the hospital, so all of my necessities will be with me as well. But that's obviously a kind of an important thing to bring. And that's everything that I can think of. If I think of anything else, I will list it in the info bar below for you guys. If you have any recommendations of anything that you felt was really important for you going through the labor process, or anything that you're bringing that I didn't mention, leave it in the comment section below. I would love to hear from you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up if you want to see more of these types of videos, and if you have any requests or anything that you guys want to see on this channel, leave them down below. I would love to know what kind of videos you guys want to see more of, because I know this was highly requested. And that is everything. I hope you guys are having an amazing week so far. Good luck to all my mamas out there that are going through this process with me. I love you guys all so much, and I will see you guys all in my next video. Love you girls. Mwah!